Pretty Gucci,
Look at
isn't
my
it?
Eric, man. I love you.
Jeez, it's a regular old love fest over here.
Me and Eric fight, man.
Rob,
We smash plants.
I love
Oh,
it. Is that tea time?
Hello,
yes,
ladies and gentlemen.
sir.
Welcome.
What's
One
up?
to. Hey,
Hold on, Brett.
trying to do the intro here. Shut up. Welcome to the last, the wrap-up edition of AHL Live for AHL Bidding Season 17. These other knuckleheads in here, I'll just get right to them because it won't shut up. We got I Love ND, my buddy, my GM with the Manchester Monarchs.
Hello, guys.
And with me also is my new compatriot from AHL Insider and the head of the magazine, Eric.
What's up, guys?
And with us tonight as a special guest is Tromboli time.
Yes,
Tromboli, how
sir.
you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Good. Real quick before we get into it, Tromboli, just like to introduce some of the guests. Tell us a little bit about yourself in case people don't know who you are.
Well, it is a love fest.
Sometimes you gotta turn off the Skype or the
Right.
YouTube video.
Yeah, you guys need put some headphones in too, because I
Oh yeah, I get.
Suck.
yeah, and if
Oh,
anybody
that's-
who's listening wants to ever get on these, you have to send Mr. Funsley, that's my Skype name, a Skype request. That's how you get in. What were you gonna say, Jake?
What's your Skype name?
Mr. Funsley, all one word, MrFunsley. And as we're moving into the last stages of bidding here, this is going to be the last one because rosters are going to be pretty much finalized. You can see on the live stream video here, I'm just going to go through and we're going to go to see all the open expiring bids here as teams are just finally wrapping up. There's only 8 players left who are still being bidded on. Now, I haven't done the math yet. That doesn't necessarily mean that all these are the last 8 AHL players. If there's a team left that needs a spot, they can still place bids after this. In fact, I think it would be cool if you happen to be the team with the last needed a roster spot. Then you can just pick anyone you want, just put the bid on it. Of course, it also means you're picking the worst player at that position per se in the bidding pool, but still. And we have 1, 2, 3 500Kers, and then we have, look at this, we got Yankees is up to 6 million now. A center who we talked about yesterday. As of course we know, Arnuni has finally been won. Where did Arnuni go again?
Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City.
Oh, with Miss Epic.
And then Matthias is
Man.
at 4.7. St. Michael's at 4.7. Then we got a couple 500. Then Endurance is up to 3,000 now.
Yeah,
So the center's finally going.
3 million.
3 million. What did I say? 3,000? That'd be awesome. Okay. So before we get into the completed teams, as we almost have a whole new list of those tonight, we do have to talk about the San Antonio deal. In case you haven't heard, it's a shame. The two.
You there?
Yeah, you there.
Houston, we have a problem.
Shit. Fuck.
Apollo to Houston. Apollo
It's all
to
my
Houston.
fault, boy.
The show's gone downhill since we've let Droppy be around.
Yeah, I agree. What's going on?
Well, we seem to have lost our host. So Notre Dame, would you like to?
Oh, there we go. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
Alright,
back.
well, back now.
Yeah, Skype poop out. Sorry about that.
We're professional.
Yeah. Well, you know what happens. Where was I? I'll just start over. The sketchy details we're getting, not sketchy, but the few details we're getting are that there was some disputes over the bidding process between Bones and Spaztart and their owner, Yargage. And basically, there was miscommunication, and then Yargage was, I guess, heads were butting, and it ended up where they both just quit because I guess they couldn't deal with it. And it's a shame for not only those three individuals involved, but also for the team, San Antonio Rampage, because now, I mean, not only have they lost all leadership, they now lost two players, two good players. They're gonna have to find holes there. But I mean, Yargich was able to pick up the bidding, but they still have 4 roster spots left, which is
Well, especially now they
substantial.
lost their 2 management.
Who's gonna take over
Yeah.
the team?
I guess they're gonna have to promote somebody from
I'll do
within. Well, are you on that team?
Nah, I want to watch it.
Oh, but you'll do it anyway.
Yeah, why not?
I wonder.
Fuck it. In Eric's
look at
division,
Crass
I'll beat the
falling.
fuck out of him.
There is a.
Hmm.
I was reading the Constitution last night, and if there is like a buyout option, I think, and so if like say
Yeah.
Trimboli does want to go manage them, and the league commissioners and the owner
That's
feel he's the
headphones
best, they can buy him
I
out.
already tried that once, boys. It didn't work out too good.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Tea Time wants back into management. Breaking
Well,
news.
Tea Time.
AHL Live.
Well, we'll see what happens. Throw your hat in the ring. Who knows? It's a mess. So,
I'm sure your team would love that.
and-
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Shark would hate it. Dude.
oh,
Maybe Shark
shots
would hate
fired.
it.
They'd be pissed.
Guys, could you just speak
Man,
up a little
I
bit,
got my
please, too, as
best
well?
three, so
But I know one person here who definitely likes where they are right now, and that would be Crass, little Crass Hole, the $7.25 million man of the Manchester Monarchs who just joined the call. Hello, Crass. How's it going?
Getting paid?
Getting paid. It's going good.
You are getting paid fictional money. Just so you guys know, Crass was trying to buy things on Amazon with his fictional money. He was trying to buy a premium membership to the site with his fake money. He
Did it almost
literally,
work?
the money has gone to his head. It's just phenomenal. This guy is just absolutely gone off the freaking reservation. He's trying to buy me. He's trying to buy me stuff. It's ridiculous. Crass, what do you think of this San Antonio deal?
With the 2 GMs that left,
Yeah.
I don't blame them for one point, but at the same time, you kind of need to start bidding on players in with the 18-hour window. You can't expect to wait till the 3rd day and then start bidding on people and expect the GM and owner of the organization that you volunteered for to be a part of to let that be okay.
Again, I don't know exactly what the time frame was. I don't think they waited till the 3rd day, but they apparently what they did was they were not as prompt with the bidding as some people would expect and some people wanted. It's kind of like just owner's prerogative versus management's respect and giving them some room to do their job. But in any event, they quit. They were not kicked out. They were not fired. They just quit. So
What would they have done if they had a lost games one week? Imagine if they went 3-6, 2-7.
Yeah.
They might have quit too. Like that's fucking pussy shit. That's horrible.
That's the part about it that is kind of undisputable is that when you do quit before preseason, that does kind of make it look kind of like a kind of a punk way out of it.
And it's not like they're working for an
But-
owner who doesn't know what he's doing. He made the damn playbook.
You wrote the playbook, huh?
You never seen that? It's amazing. I wish I knew how to make gifs like that. That shit's tight as fuck. But anyways, this is AHL Insider. Fuck the NHL.
Okay,
bottom
so
line,
we're gonna.
your owner. That's the bottom line. Don't cross it.
Very
Get another
true.
contact request. Who's Johnny? Oh, that's the Heisman kid.
I think so.
All right, we'll let one more person here for the grand finale. Fuck it, why not? Johnny Football.
Oh shit.
Just like Crass was putting a GIF up of him and Manziel. But I did make the joke earlier that while Crass may be Johnny Manziel, Aesthetic Hope is still Cam Newton. He got paid real money. He didn't have to go do autographs for it. They just gave it to him.
Oh,
Money,
buddy,
money, money.
Football, you in here, sir?
they call me Johnny Hockey.
Oh, you're Johnny Hockey now. Oh, I didn't know. You're a multiple sport athlete.
I play hockey, football, and I do some cashing out pregame rituals.
I like it. I like it. This kid's got swag. I
For
can tell through the mic.
for the listeners, what's your gamer tag?
J. Heisman Zeal. And that's
Okay.
inspired by the Johnny football, baby.
Are you a fan of Texas A&M, or are you just a fan of Crooks in general?
Oh, I'm a fan of anybody who's trying to take advantage of the NCAA.
Well then,
I
like.
You know what? I can't really argue with you there.
I
So
like
keeps
his
robbing
style.
from poor people.
No, not at all, man.
I mean, the universities are the biggest crooks if we really want to go into it.
NCAA is the oldest form of slavery. Y'all never seen the South Park episode when they go on EA?
Yeah,
That's
you
real
never heard of
talk.
Africa or nothing? Yeah.
I mean, no, actually, I've never been there, but I have heard of it. It's quite hot.
Oh, I was reading this, or I saw this one thing about the. Have y'all seen that Lion Whisperer? Yeah,
No.
the dude is like a part of the Lion tribe.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
pretty
Like
sick.
the Monarchs? The Manchester Monarchs tribe?
Yeah,
Wigwam?
and also hyenas too.
Whoa.
Why would you want to whisper to them anyway? I'd whisper to a lion, hyena. What team are you on right now?
I'm on the Detroit Red Wings.
Oh. Doesn't that get an instant hang
So
up?
what are you
when
doing
an
on
NHL
AHL
caller
Live, buddy?
Well, you know, they didn't let me on the NHL one, so I figured, hey, maybe they'll let me on the AHL one.
Of course,
And
we're
you
a
guys,
very open
you
forum.
guys seem like stand-up guys, so
calls?
I called in, and here we are.
I'm sitting down.
I'm
What's your
upside
opinion
down.
on Darth Forsberg?
I like Darth. He seems like a good guy. You know, I don't know much about him. I
Buy the
played
book.
tell me about him though. Fill me in.
Have you played with him?
I played with him once. He seemed very grindy.
Ooh.
That doesn't sound positive. What do you
Like
think of his
arthritic?
media? What do you think of his media projects?
Oh, beast.
Oh,
He's solid.
I'm a fan.
He's like Obi-Wan Kenobi, dude. That's the Obi-Wan.
So he was before Han Solo.
He's the original, man. That's anything we do is off of him. Believe that. That man's the original.
So who is Yoda?
I mean, I guess
yeah.
$2, the legend $2, a dos peso. Yeah, one of those guys. But those aren't NHL guys. Why the fuck are we talking about NHL guys? This is AHL
I don't
Live.
know. This is going to be NHL Live. It's ridiculous.
Nah, we can't do 2 shows, man. We're already doing magazines and shows. We can't do-
I'm not. Believe me.
Somebody fill me in. So who are the heavy favorites in the coming out of AHL bidding? What are we looking at right now?
Talking about players.
Whoever
We're
Leafs
actually
man
going to start
added.
breaking down the rosters. If you want to, let's start breaking down some rosters, and we'll come to a consensus. How's that sound, Johnny?
Oh, that sounds great. I'm a great
Okay,
talent evaluator.
Norfolk we went over yesterday. Providence just finished up today. Let's run through them real quick. We got Sika, Kurisu, Booger, or not Booger, Burger, Stormer, Aged Mutton, Zeus, Reaper, Farrells, and Lucic. What do we think of that line real quick? Those are just the
Lucic
forwards.
is a big pickup.
Yeah.
Kurisu's good too.
That was Kiesler.
Lucci sounds very grindy. Very grindy.
You like that, huh?
I
Word
like
of
Uh,
the night,
defe-
grindy.
Defenders, Evil Monkey, APAC, Give Me the Puck, Zeno, of course, and Doty. What do we think of that team?
I'm a fan of anybody whose name is Give Me the Damn Puck. Reference Keyshawn Johnson right there.
You love your cocky. You love you some To too.
I love me some T.O. I
got
me some
T.O. I got some To jerseys up on the wall right here. In fact,
Theo does go hard.
I think Providence is going to be pretty strong, and they're in Jake and I's division. So I'm like, I've identified them as a target, and they got Sycamore, so they're going to be, something.
Solid.
Rochester, we went through them yesterday. Let's see,
Abbotsford.
who else is done? Abbotsford's done. Colby 31, Covey Show. Oh, we played these guys today. Crapped all over us because we had Droppy playing defense. Svatos, legit, Tabrial, and Layden, who we were going after. Gala, Gorm, CP,
KP.
KB Smith, Oblivious, Pence fan, Perfect, Colbs, Embell, AIDS, and Blackhawk. It really all these teams. We're gonna try to clue you in on it, but you can always go look. Honestly, most of these teams are pretty solid. I don't think there's any team right now in the AHL that's like stacked. that's like got ridiculous players at all three levels. There's a couple good players at each level for every team. But I don't know if there's necessarily a team that's just going to be overwhelming.
Texas
Do you
and
guys agree?
Springfield.
You think Springfield's going to be overwhelming?
I think they're going to be solid. Them and Texas look like the two best teams on paper, just from what I've seen so far.
Let's see. Springfield's complete. They got Breezy, Cummings, Bergeron, Clary, Jimbo, Teabag, Viper. I can't say this. It's Tolio and Morass. Who stands out for you on that forward group there, Crass?
Cummins, the guy that you can't pronounce. Viper.
Is
this Kyle Cummins?
Toslio.
I'm not sure who he is. I just know that they're all PS3 guys that transferred over.
Oh, I would know about that because I played with a few of those guys, Morash and Cummins.
So it's almost like they're foreigners, like bringing in a bunch of Swedes.
No, they were together.
Back in the PS3 days, there was an old rivalry between Spooners and 7BK, which, those are the two top dogs, and Morash was on the Spooners team. So he's coming from a pretty prestigious background.
Sounds like freaking like a gang thing, like in like West Side Story, the Spooners and the. What was it always?
Let's get it on.
There's only enough people on PS3 to have two teams. Is that what it was or something?
Well, PS3 was kind of like the beaten stepchild in comparison to Xbox hockey.
F them.
Yeah. Well.
Real quick, PS3. Are you gonna have a PS4?
Are you asking?
Dude, I have. Oh.
I'm thinking we're just gonna go Xbox One. I'm gonna stay Xbox One. Forget the PS3 or 4. All of them. Anyway, for Springfield, defensive D-man G Pig, Mace Windu, prototype, hockey player 55, and Time Spinner. That looks pretty good. I like the defense. Sort of. I don't know. How good is Mace Windu?
I don't know who he is.
Windu. He's a Jedi.
He's all right.
He
and then they got Jack of Hearts and Red Light Kings. Like their goalies?
Red Light Kings.
Crass?
Is that right? Is that like?
I don't really know them. I was told they were good. Like,
so you were told? You don't know shit. You were told they were good.
Now is this like the Red Light District?
Oh, it's all hearsay.
Yeah, I don't buy the hearsay. A Red Light King, I imagine, would be the king of prostitutes. Yes. So that's right up your alley too, there, Johnny Football.
Oh yes, sir.
All right. Now that you said the Texas Stars were good too, is that on your own assertions or are you just hearing shit again?
No, I played with most of those guys.
Okay, so we'll run them down real quick. Justified, Dr. D. Oh, we ran these guys down yesterday. We did this yesterday. So what about that team makes you think that they could be a contender already in the AHL?
Well, they got an NHL first, second line talent in Ovechkin that signed up underneath a different tag. So there we go.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm not going to talk about that. No comment.
I'm just saying, there's an NHL player there. They got Justified who could play in the NHL. Dr. D's good. I played with him in club for a couple times. Made a 2 faces, led the league in points. What was it, like 3 or 4 seasons back? He's good.
Hoodie's good.
Which league? You mean AHL? In the VHL?
Yeah, AHL. He played NHL, I think, last season as well.
I don't remember.
Stick picks on spin. Just their defense is defense. They aren't a bunch of offensive guys, so they've got 2 really solid top lines and then a bunch of defensemen that actually play defense.
What do you guys think of Miss Epic on Oklahoma City along with Arnuni, and they got Carino, they got Jay Reaver.
She's single?
Our buddy. I mean, if you want her, mate, I don't know. I'm not barking up that tree. Let's talk about San Antonio real quick. Just looking at what they have left. 13 players right now. They still need 4 more. They got Gretzler, Shrizzy, Banger, King Clater. Thank you, Jocko or Yako. Ichibani, Master Peyo, Midget Basher. Are any of those guys scary big names? What do you think of those guys?
I know Gretzler. He's pretty solid. Ichibani, who the fuck you say his name, he's pretty good as well. But they only have 3 D-men right now. That's going to be tough with the bidding pool already completed.
This sounds like the
Yeah,
Italian
King
mafia.
Caddy, King Caddy, Prophets of Rage, and Strong Joey. Prophets of Rage is a name. Some of these guys actually already have contracts too, so I mean, someone's doing this stuff. They do have two goalies, RGBZ and Useless Goalie. Well, that's a funny name, Useless Goalie. They only have $6.25 million to address these needs, although it doesn't really matter now because most teams are out of the bidding anyway, so they can kind of set their own prices. If they do it right, they could have a lot of cap room going into next season, or maybe make some trades or something. I don't know. But looks kind of messy right now. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how. I don't know if San Antonio's gonna be able to recover this year. Looking at here, we could talk about this team, Jake. You want to talk about ourselves for a little while? That never gets old for me personally.
No,
But
that's
the you want to talk about the
Yeah.
Manchester Monarchs?
What kind of pregame?
Well, how about this? How about this? Oh, is that? I don't know. What did you call yourself before? The line whisperer.
Yeah.
What kind of pregame rituals do you recommend?
Now, here's what I do personally.
We could dunk Droppy's head in the toilet.
I put some peanut butter on my fingers.
Okay.
Let the dog lick up the peanut butter, and that
No,
gives me
you're
a
right.
solid
I'm
grip. Solid grip on the controller.
The wet one.
So are all NHLers as weird as you, or is it just like a personal thing?
Now, to reference TO, I also do abs in the middle of my games.
Really?
Just crunches. Every
just-
shot you
just
don't
do-
score a goal, just
It
drop
gets the
down to
blood
20.
pumping, you know? And then
That
I'm like,
was freaking.
ugh. You got to get a little grunt
All
in
right.
there, too.
Eric, why don't you break down Manchester and be honest? What do you think of our team?
Well, you got Crass. That's nice. Crass is good. To be honest, I can't get the stat page, the roster page. Kind of sad right
Oh yeah,
now.
you were having trouble with that
Having
last
fun for
night.
me.
Real quick, just
They're
for
kind
all the haters about the crass money thing,
Only the
we're not the team that bid them from 6 to 7. Okay, we just bid after 7, and we just had to go get a guy. We got our guy. The market dictated the value, as we mentioned yesterday. At the end of bidding, the market was dictating the value on guys like Arnuni and Crass, and we went with it because we had the room and we got the guy.
How much did y'all pay for Crass again?
7.25.
7.25. I mean, figure this: if he puts over 70 points this season, 80 points, then yeah, it was worth it. But if he's under 60, that was way overspent.
No, we're expecting first line production from him. In our mind, we got 2 first line left wingers. And so we'll expect it, and I think we'll get it, right, Crass? You got no worries about that.
Yes,
Just want to see
sir.
the roster.
I'll read it to you, okay, Eric? I'll read it
All
to
right.
you. All right, we
Break
got
it down.
Crass.
Break it down. No, this is what we'll do. You say the player. I'll give you one word.
Okay, Crass.
Crass.
Yes.
B.
Blunt.
B.
All right, Doc status.
Veteran.
We be gone sauce.
Jizz.
We'll be gone sauce.
Potential.
Okay. I love ND.
No comment.
Yeah. Oomsa
That's 2
Hearn.
words, you lose.
Hold on. Who's the last guy?
Oomsa Hearn.
I'm not familiar with him.
Okay, that was like
White
7
man
words.
can't jump.
Shane D-Man, who plays center.
Defensive.
He does have good defensive position. And by the way, he's a DJ. So that's pretty cool. He can do our pregame dance part. Yeah.
DJ
Okay, here's a fun one. Droppy.
Dangerous.
Definitely to everyone around him.
and
Illmatic.
yourself.
Ill.
Noobinator.
Not a noob.
Wow, you're being very generous. I was hoping you were going to say something nasty, but all right. All right, Rags. Defense, Rags.
Not familiar with Regs. Maybe he's like Ragu.
Saucy.
Saucy.
I mean, he's kind of, yeah. Volpis. XP Volpis.
Transformer.
No, I was calling him Voltron too when I first met him. The Cone himself, Hag.
Ooh, physicality personified times 5.
That's
One
big,
word.
yeah. Funsley.
Funsley? I've
Mm.
never seen you play.
Really?
Never. We've never crossed
Lucky
paths.
you.
Heterosexual.
Our sticks have
Lucky
never
you.
touched. But that's why I said first period. We see each other that first time. It's me and you, Betty. We're going one-on-one, mano-a-mano, first
No,
period.
fuck you
Throwing
up.
the gloves. You're getting a wedgie. I'm beating
And
the
don't
fuck out
do
of
any of
you.
that
And I'm going
pussy
to the
crap
box
like
and I'm done.
Abbotsford does, like be grabbing my shirt and killing me, but it's tugging my shirt a couple times.
It's going
Fight. We
down.
actually got to fight.
Dude, that's when you call the
Going down.
lion
We're
whisperer.
fighting.
Man.
Every time we see each other, we're fighting. It's on.
Chief of
Any
Canton.
more players? Was that your last player?
I got 4 more. Chief of Canton. Probably never heard of him.
No. Cheap? Was he cheap?
Spooer.
Oh, Spooer? Oh, love Spooer. Great dude.
I know, I like him
good
too.
Teammate, good player, good steal. There's gonna be some dudes in the CHL that are very upset you took him. Very upset.
Oh.
He's a good player, and his boys are down there managing the team. So
I was a little
they were
left-handed right there. You gave there at the end there.
Dude, he's a
Saying
nice
the
pickup.
CHL.
He was in my organization his rookie year, and I remember he did a lot of work. And every time I called him up for an ECU, he was more than ready and able. So I'll make sure that we put a body on him at all times. He will get checked the fuck out.
All right, and real quick, the goalie C4 Creamy.
Ooh, is he creamy?
He's really smooth. We like him so far. And then
So
Zook 36.
when my squad puts like 6 goals on him, can we call him creme brulee?
You creamed on.
You can call him whipped creamy if you put 6, but I don't think you will. But you can call him whatever the fuck
I would
you
like
want.
to put a wager that if my team does that, you send me a bottle of whipped cream.
Okay.
Because I like whipped cream. That's good shit.
You're getting the freaking ShopRite brand, though. You ain't getting the Ready Whip or the Cool Whip.
Oh, that's horrible. I don't want no Cool Whip, man. I want the shit that comes out the aerosol can. Let's go. What other teams we got out there?
Well, I'm looking through them right now.
Manchester
Hamilton
Midget.
doesn't look too bad. They're definitely not looking like spam. They got Spezza, of course. Stevie, Flash, Hypnotic, who's a beast.
Casino.
QC. Yep. Red Eye DeCruz, Carlson, Doksuk on defense, and then they got Blizz and Cujo. Blizz is the number 1 goalie for sure. They don't look too bad.
Not a bad team. Everyone looks
Albany.
good on paper.
Yeah, Albany finished up. They got Give It To Me and Hyperactive, a goalie. They got Leafs Man, folks. Leafs Man got bidded on.
This will be a nice
Terrible
break.
bid.
Well, I mean,
You know.
she has like 99 overall forum presence. So, I mean, do you think that
Whoa.
must have factored in?
Yeah,
No.
see, this is an interesting team to me because I'm pretty familiar with Jeff and I'm familiar with Maxwell, and I mean they got some really strong pieces, but they got some pieces that make me shake my head. But they know what they're doing, so they see something there.
I don't know much about their other defensemen, but I'm guessing that since the 2 management are defensemen, that they know what the fuck they're doing there.
The good thing Maxwell didn't go center or goal.
And Give It To Me, a goalie. 3.5 might be slightly high, but, you know, again, the market. But he's definitely solid. He's a great guy, good character guy,
Hey,
former
I put
manager
those guys'
himself.
salary up. That's $4 million. That's $2 million $10 per goalie. I'm sure they're very happy with that.
They went cheap with their left wings,
Not bad
though.
average.
They got 1 left. They got 4 left wings, so one of them's gonna have to move. But they're all million or
Taser
less.
Hazard, he steps out of the management role. Taser
Effective.
Hazard steps out of the management role, and I'm pretty sure that he'll have a big season for him. Sniper, it's a great pickup. Philadelphia, another good pickup. So they got some strong pieces. Shaker's a little questionable, but I mean, who knows what can happen in the right system? I mean, anyone can do anything. It's all about who you got. So not a bad team.
Who are we looking at now?
We just finished looking at Albany. I was gonna talk
The
about
Devils.
Birmingham, but I'm gonna
You throw out
pass.
Leafy?
What? Yeah, I talked about Leafy. What do you think of Leafy?
I think she's elite.
Is that like Dimer elite, like overrated elite?
No, like
Hey, we have a live scoring update.
probably
What's that?
100 points this season.
Whoa!
What are you talk? All right, 100
No,
points from Leafs, man. You heard it here from Jake.
Nooney's just gonna spoon feed her.
100 points.
She
from
might
Leafs,
throw it
man?
up.
Dude, I put that money on Taser Hazard over.
I'd give her a 10.
Taser or Sniper gonna hit that Leafs, man.
I'd give her a
What?
10.
Beep. What? What happened there? Hartford. Nah. Hartford doesn't look that impressive to me right now. Of course, we're gonna break all these teams down on AHL
Like,
Insider
wants
this
to go
week.
up-
But
Whoa!
James, have you had a chance to look at some of the AHL rosters? And if so, who do you think is going to be formidable that maybe we haven't mentioned yet? James? Trimboli?
James.
What up?
Whose squad do you like so far in the AHL?
Let me look at this roster real quick.
Okay. What is this? Getting Facebook pops over here.
That'd be Skype.
We need like
That's
a
what I meant. I'm
ESPN
sorry.
ticker update.
Oh yeah, what's going on over there?
I mean,
Break-Air Monsters up 2-0 against Norfolk's first scrimmage of the year. The first of a 3-game series tonight. Wow, that's pretty cool. And I gotta say, I love the fact that we're getting scrimmages and stuff.
Get them done. Ice
You're done?
Work on
It's
the
over?
ice leads to good teams. Let's get it.
Which
I
team?
mean, we could talk about my team. I mean,
All teams.
Yeah, talk about
Any-
which team are you on again?
Worcester.
Oh, I'd love to talk about some baby sharks.
Hell yeah.
Where are those
dude.
little scrubs? Here they are. You got Mo Petey, Snoopy, Unknown. Okay, that's pretty good left wings right there. Beauregard, Furious, UPD. Oh, we talked about these guys last night a little bit. Legend of Capone, King Horton. Yeah, this team does look pretty good actually, except for I don't know about Pooh Germs. Is Pooh Germs good? Who's gonna be the #1 goalie?
I don't know. It's probably him.
Nah, Trimboli time's #1.
If
I'm
he's being
okay.
objective, he
I
might
don't
be.
have my bet
You're
three,
#1.
but
You go
Now,
tell
here's
Food Germs that you're the #1 goalie.
You probably are just on the ice stuff. He's the GM, but you're probably better. Is he man enough to take a backup role? I don't know.
that's
man,
his
that's
call.
question the guy's manhood.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be the kind of GM that plays yourself on the first line, got an arrogance, that's kind of lame. I'm not saying he is. I'm just asking a question. For instance, me, I can't wait. I'm going to be third liner probably this year. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
See, now that's an interesting point you bring up. Like, when does the role of a player clash with the role of management skills?
Management's job is to put the best 5 guys or 6 guys on the ice every game and have the best line so that the team can win. That's the job of management. And they have to be able to fairly evaluate themselves or else they're going to do a bad job of it. I think that's the thing that bothers me about managers. If they have a unfair ability to evaluate not only their own talent but their players' talents. If they put their buddies on the first line because they're their buddies and they're getting their asses shelled, that's bad management. That's like the thing you cannot do. Besides cheating, of course. But
Now, from an NHL perspective, like, how is the relationship between AHL and NHL management? Like, are you pretty tight with your NHL?
I am. Well, we are.
Yeah.
We love Lamb. Eric, I'm sure you're tight with your guys. Eric. I mean, you have to.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
E-Rice is here. E-Rice loves his players. We're up 3-0 in the first scrimmage.
How do you feel about your ownership?
My ownership? Oh, I love him. Vane's been a good dude so far. I mean, we really never know our owners until we get mid-season and, things start going. You never really know. Like, last season, I played for a guy where they literally did everything in their power not to touch my roster, and it was the most beautiful thing I ever saw. So, they'd hit me up if it was a possibility, but it never happened because they would make moves or they'd find a way to get it done without, polluting the minor league. So it was great. This season, I played with another good guy in Vane. I think he'll do a great job as well. So I have no worries. I'm happy with him.
Now, our management serves us with champagne, cocaine, and hookers.
So, I mean, you're Johnny Hockey. What could you possibly expect other than that?
I mean, I know you're rolling around with a suitcase full of autographs.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
I know those pre-made.
Do you get another fix of all that stuff between each intermission, or do you have to? I mean, because I don't want you to taper off and start crashing second, third period. That would be lame. We can't have that, now, can we?
No, I just need cocaine in the Gatorade bottle.
So when we see you taking bad penalties in the middle of the third period, that's so you can go to the box and get another hit.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Just checking.
Josh Hamilton, baby.
Welcome back to Drug User Live. Let's talk.
Whoa!
Hey, Hey, I'm just
Well,
that's
you
what's going
drove
on, and that's cool.
Now
That's cool.
they need random drug testing in the,
LG. I agree.
LGHL.
We need to get we need to get the PA on here and see how they feel about that. Protect us managers too. God damn. Who's
Okay.
next? Which team's next? Stay on topic, fool. Jesus.
What could you possibly take to help increase your performance at this game?
Um,
Lots and lots of
Heroin?
alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Arrow.
Adderall.
No.
Arrow makes you better
Adderall.
at anything.
Yeah, but
You're better at flying.
It's helping me study up on these rosters
You don't
right
have
now.
ADHD. You should not be fucking that. So say no to drug kids. They're bad, okay? Don't fuck with that.
Adderall.
Fucking telling the kids, so damn, Adderall, come play VHL. We have enough bullshit we got to deal with. You imagine 1,800 players on Adderall? We'd be fucked. Never get played. Hansen would lose his mind. No more NHL talk.
I was gonna talk about the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, but I don't.
Their roster looks nice.
Let's do it. That's a great team. That's a great breakdown.
Let's talk
It
about
is a good team to break down, but I don't know about that for the Adderall stuff. You want to do it real quick?
Let's do it. Man.
All right.
It's a live show, baby. This ain't Adderall live 24/7. It's Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins breakdown time.
People thought
All right, so they got the Curse Cubbies, Dragon Muck, and of course this is the team that got
Who wants
that
to kick it off?
Dragon Muck, Duke effing Wayne, Justin, hockey player, Ribs, WTF Phantom, Datsuk, and Davidson. Of course, Davidson, Phantom, and Muck will all play together. Yep. So, what do you guys think of their forwards? Forwards look pretty good.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of talent on this team, especially from the management all the way down to the third line. Like this is a deep team. I look at this and I know a lot of these guys. I've played with a lot of them. Justin was my first line center when I was a manager back in the AHL. JJ Kaler was on that team. James Hale's been playing club with those guys since they were youngins.
Yeah, we haven't got JJ Kaler was gonna be an all-star last year in the AHL. Like he was having a phenomenal season.
On a really bad team.
One of the worst decisions I ever made was trading him away. That was one time ago. Sorry, JJ. I tried to get you back, but Justin outbid me.
Do you think that the Dragon Muck Phantom Davidson line is the number one line on this team? I think that they might be number 2.
Yes. Any line with Justin on it is number 1.
Yeah.
If Duke is with Justin, that's dangerous. Because if Duke has he plays so hard it's not funny. If he doesn't like his team, he quits. But he's going to like his team, so he's going to put up 70, 80 points.
And then one of the centers is going to have to move to right wing, but I imagine Datsuk is going to play with Justin.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Probably.
And then they got Boglor, JJ Kaler, Pure Acoustics, James Hale, Devil's Maniac. Devil's Maniac was begging to get scouted. I don't know how good he is. We didn't get a chance. And then Dementor, who's like, he's kind of controversial. Some people think he's okay. Some people think he sucks. He's a good guy. Yeah.
I do have explosive information, but I cannot drop it.
I don't want to get in trouble.
It could be considered slanderous, and I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, I apologize, Dementor. You're awesome.
But we did pick this team. I picked this team to win their division, just to say. Just based off of management, and now seeing their roster, they definitely have a 90% chance.
I like it. I like their team.
Yeah, nice team. They're going to have great videos, so whenever you play Wilkes-Barre, make sure you throw your first line so you can get those guys in the highlight films.
Are you going to be streaming and capturing games this year in Lake Erie, Eric?
I wish. I'm looking for a couple of guys with cap cards. 2 or 3 got them, so I'll definitely be trying to set it up where we have every game, captured somehow.
Our number 1 goalie's got a cap card, so you'll be seeing some Manchester stuff too. And Jake and I both have capture cards.
It's great technology, and next time when we go next gen, we won't even have to worry about that shit no more.
Yeah, but you know what? If you want to actually save something to the hard drive, it's like way easier to use one of these capture cards.
Yeah, I gotta get one.
But yeah. All right. Any last comments before we leave?
I'd like to personally thank Tris. This was my 4th bidding experience, and it was by far the most amazing thing that I've ever seen. I mean, just the way you could sort things and it worked. You could see anything you need.
Shaving their balls.
I don't know. I think my dryer just went off, to be honest.
Oh.
But anyways, it was great though.
Oh,
I just
sorry,
want to thank
guys.
Chris for the training program. He
They're
blew my
shaving
mind
his
with
pubes.
that.
This is the most amazing experience I've ever had.
Whoa,
My
whoa!
girlfriend likes to shave her beard.
Too old for that shit. But anyways, I just want to wish good luck to all the AHL GMs. Remember, win or lose, stay strong. Every loss is an opportunity to learn from it, and every win's a chance to get better. So I'll see y'all out on the ice, and all my rivals, you know who you are. I'm coming for you. We're fighting every game. And no, Funsley, I'm not talking about you.
We're fighting anyway, but yeah.
We're gonna fight anyways. I don't consider it.
Tromboli. Why do I keep calling you Tromboli? Tromboli, any last thoughts?
Baby Shark win it all.
No. All right.
Yeah, Stanley Cup champions.
I love you.
Real life. That's what we talking about. Let's go.
Heisman.
You know, I'd like to thank you guys for having me on. I'm gonna be banging every slut and hooker on the NHL that tries to hit my way.
Manziel, do it for Eric E.
Just for
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for all my AHL homies that I just met. I'm gonna slam
Just-
at home.
Just so you know, you're the first.
Johnny Heisman slam so hard, dude. Slam
You're the
so hard.
first and only NHL player to ever appear on an AHL Live or Insider program. Just so you know,
Oh well, I am
Mine's
honored,
the last.
guys. Thank you very much.
and that's out of our choice, not theirs. Grass. You want to say
I got
anything?
nothing.
Hello.
Grass.
First.
Okay, Jake. You want to say anything more about Adderall?
Plug that,
How can we get some?
Let's go tripping.
plug that man.
Yeah,
Shout
send
out.
me a PM if you need.
Shout out to Darth and Lord of the G String.
He's dealing Adderall over League Gaming.
Darth, we want you on the show. Come on, Obi-Wan Toby for one episode.
All right, and
You have to dress up as a Jedi. Yes, no problem dressing up.
Eric, who do we do all this for?
Us.
For the community, baby.
All right, we'll see you on AHL Insider
and
this
Lake Erie's
weekend.
up in the first scrimmage of the year. Let's go.
All right, we're off the air,
Springfield.
guys.
I want Springfield.
All right, we all love each other.
Ow.
We all give each other hand jobs in the corner.